racism that permeates much of the culture of the city of St. Cloud. It seems that the city government is in a state of denial about the seriousness of racial hostility against black communities. City officials have deluded themselves to believe that the problem is a bad individual who committed a hateful act against people of color. However, the inconvenient truth is that the blatantly hateful act of a few reflects the anxieties, fears, and hostilities of many in the city. Progressive whites and activists of color have appealed to the elected officials to protect the human rights of all residents of the city. Our appeal has been dismissed. Only Councilwoman Sonia Byrd has shown sympathy and compassion. Our elected government officials must address the social pathology of racism. We want them to exercise more leadership and change the racially oppressive climate in the city. We will continue to push for a full-time human rights director and a human rights commission. A full-time human rights director and human rights commission will send a powerful message to the public that the city government is strongly and morally committed to the goal of making the city safe for all residents.
Thank you.
City officials must stand.
Out of StCloud, actually I'm a StCloud State student, and so far we have already appointed human rights office in our association. And this city, the question is, what is this city doing to address the needs and listen to the needs of its minority people? Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Randy Johnson, and I'm one of the pastors of First United Methodist Church, which is right across the street and shares the street with the Islamic Center. We share this street with Christian neighbors and Muslim neighbors, and it's on that street that one of these hateful, offensive drawings was posted. It was just 2 years ago that one of the Muslim men who was leading a prayer service at the Islamic Center on that same street was assaulted. And at that time, churches of GRIP, Isaiah's Great River Interfaith Partnership, responded in unity, and I'm representing GRIP tonight to stand once again with the leadership of the Islamic Center and GRIP against this violent incident. Today we once again stand together. But as we stand together as people of goodwill for this community, the question before us is what kind of community we want to build. And I was here a month ago, along with several others, arguing that part of the way we build a community is through standing together through our city with human rights. And I think that this budget of our city needs to reflect the values that we see reflected in this room tonight. A budget is a moral document. It's not just a legal document. So once again, with the faith community, I call upon the city to take leadership with our budget, and don't just say it's a financial problem, because a budget is a moral document. And I think we're hearing the moral will of the people of St. Cloud tonight saying it's time for leadership. Thank you.